is time. Happy Tuesday. We have upper body day today, so let's get nice and warmed up. Total body extensions, fighter bounce with arm swings, squats with the twist, and jumping jacks. Really focus on moving those upper bodies with those arms and getting that blood pumping. It is cold outside. We want to loosen everything up. It is upper body day today. We have two groups of 4 exercises, and we're going to go 35 seconds on, 10 seconds in between. We're going to go double round through each group, move on, and then we'll repeat it again. So you'll do each exercise 4 times. However, we'll split it up into that double round. So starting at the top, real quick, everybody at home, if you have a weighted bag, dumbbells, a lot of these exercises are going to be the same regardless of what you're using. There are a few where the mechanics change, so we'll make sure that we'll show you those versions. But other than that, weighted bag or dumbbells, a lot of them are going to be exactly the same. Squat press, you guys are going to grab your weighted bag or dumbbells. You're going to go nice and low into that squat, and it's a smooth, controlled motion. It's not a thruster. It's actually coming up out of that squat, lifting those weights up overhead in a nice, smooth motion. You may not be able to go as heavy as you do with those thrusters, but go as heavy as you can. And as always, take that squat out if you need to. Then we're going to go into a kneeling position at home with those weighted bags. You guys are going to do regular bicep curls. You can either hold on to the side of your bag, or if it works, you can grab the top of it so your palms can face away from your body, so you get that regular curl action going on. If you have dumbbells, you can do clutch curls. So clutch curls, your palms are going to face away from your or face behind you, and then you're going to bring them together by your sternums, which is right here in the middle of your chest. You're going to curl in and then out. Palms face your back the whole time, and the weight should not clink together at the top. I don't care if they touch, they don't have to touch, but if they're clanking around, you're probably going a little bit too light. Grab the next heavier weight and try it again. And then we're going to go into a 1-arm overhead tricep extension. This one, if you guys are using your dumbbells, weighted bag, it's going to be bicep up against your ear, and you're going to reach the weight towards your opposite shoulder. And it should drop down below the shoulder. Your shoulder's not the target. It's as low down along that back as you can get it without that bicep moving away from your ear. If you're at home and you're using a resistance band or a towel, you're going to use your second arm as the resistance. So it's going to hold one end. Travis, you want to turn around so they can see? Yep. So see how Travis's hand is holding down the bottom of it. That's providing the resistance. And then the other arm is going through the same motion as if you were holding a weight or a dumbbell. This one, we will switch sides each round. And then we're going to go into some push-ups. We have 2 choices, pushback or pike push-ups. Pushbacks, there is no up. You're going to go down, and then you're pushing back, and then you're resetting, and then down, back, reset. So you're not going down and up back, you're going down, back, and then reset so you can go back down. If you need to, you can do it from your knees. Your legs do not stay straight in this one. When you're pushing back, you're bending those knees. Pike push-ups, your legs are going to stay straight. You can do it from the floor. You can do it from an elevated surface. But if you're doing it from an elevated surface, make sure you're making an L like Travis is right there. You should not be at an angle, and that top of your head should go all the way down to the ground. If you cannot touch your head to the ground, go down to the next level, and maybe from the floor, try it that way. Your head should touch the bottom of the ground. Otherwise, you're keeping all that pressure in your elbows, which is no bueno. And then we're going to go into the next group. We have reverse grip rows. Whether you are doing weighted bag or dumbbells, you want your palms facing away from your legs, elbows go up past your back, squeezing those shoulder blades and releasing. And then we have front raises. Again, you guys can do this with weighted bag, dumbbells, resistance band, or a towel. You're just going to bring those weights, whatever you're using, up to shoulder height, no higher. If you're using a resistance band or a towel, make sure you keep that tension in it on the way up as well as down. Then we're going to go into kneeling tricep extensions. You guys can use your equalizer bars or the tall boxes here. At home, if you have a chair, you're going to put your hands on the sides, and you're going to lower your body down, hips move with it. Your hips should not be any further back than your shoulders. Squeeze your glutes, it will help. And you're bringing the bridge of your nose right to the top of the surface. At home, if you're unable to do this, you can turn it around and do dips as well. Frozen push-ups is the last exercise. So basically you're going to get into the bottom of your push-up and you're going to remember how cold it is outside and you're frozen. Your chest should not be laying on the floor. Your hips should not be laying on the floor. You should be holding about 2 inches off the ground. When you need to reset, you can either drop your knees, take some of the pressure off, make it a little bit less challenging, or just reset and go back down again and hold it for as long as you can. And that is your upper body workout. So we are starting with those squat presses. So everybody get those weights and get ready. 35 seconds on, 10 seconds transition. I will remind you what's coming up next because that's what we do. All right, squat presses starting in 3, 2, hit it. All right, we are focusing on those muscles. I want you guys breathing through the exercises. You're going to inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up, keeping that core nice and tight. Very good. Remember, it is not a thrusting motion. We want those shoulders to do the work. We don't want those legs helping out. That squat's just a little added movement to get that heart rate up, get our bodies nice and warm. We got 7 seconds. Stay with it. 3, 2, and done with that first one. All right, we are down on the ground. We got those bicep curls. If you're using the bag, you can do regular. If you're doing the dumbbells, clutch. Remember, we got 35 seconds, plenty of time to get a drop set in. If you grab those 20s and you know you can't do it for the full 35 seconds, why don't you do those 20s for as long as you can and then switch. Very good. Remember, arms out, in. They're not going behind your legs. You're keeping those palms as straight as you can, out, back in. We got 4 seconds. We're going to go into that overhead tricep extension and switch it up. All right, grab that one way, guys. We're not starting late. We got to be moving. 3, 2, and go. Bicep up against that ear. Make sure that arm's touching your ear and you're aiming for that opposite shoulder. Very good. You don't have to go over your head. You can bring it behind your head so you can get that fuller range of motion. We will switch sides next round. Very good. Get that weight all the way down. So 5 seconds, and we're going to go into that first set of push-ups. And go ahead, switch it up. We got pushback or pike. Again, you got 4 rounds. You can alternate between the two. The pike are going to be more challenging. You can start with those until you can't do them anymore, and then go into the pushbacks. Very good. Nicely done. Down, back, and then reset. No up in that pushback. We're going to go 12 more seconds, and we're going to go back into those squat presses. It is going to feel amazing after these push-ups. We got last 5. Keep it going, guys. Don't stop early. 2, and grab those weights up on your feet. Squat presses. Nice big deep breath. 3, 2, and go. Again, go as heavy as you can. You may find you need to do that drop set this second round, especially after those push-ups. Very good. Nicely done. If you find yourself when you're doing thrusters that you keep those palms faced in and you don't have any shoulder issues, challenge yourself to keep your palms facing out, working a different part of that shoulder. We got 10 seconds. Nicely done. We're going to go back into those clutch curls or bicep curls. 2, 1. Nicely done. All right. Down on your knees. Remember, don't twist your wrists. They should be pointing behind you the whole time. Don't bring them back behind your hips. That's moving that work into those shoulders. Very good. Nicely done. So seconds. We're going to go into that tricep curls. So see how you're bringing right now, how your weights are behind? You don't want them to go behind. You want them right here. So like right there. So here and then down. Yep. Yep. Right, we're on step extension on that second side. Very good. Keep that core nice and tight, even though you guys are standing still. I want that core engaged. If it keeps you, that core engaged, put your hand on your stomach so you can feel it. Otherwise, you tend to start relaxing. We got 2, 1. All right, back into those push-ups. And then we're going to move into that second group. Down, back, or pike. Here we go. Very good. Get that full range of motion. Pike push-ups, your head should touch the ground. Even if you get 1 or 2, it'll mess up your hair, but that's all right. It's going to give you amazing shoulders. Awesome job, you guys. We're moving into group 2 after this. 10 more seconds. Get all those push-ups in. We're going to go reverse grip rows coming up 7 seconds. Very good. Nicely done. All right. Reverse grip rows. Grab those heavy weights. You're hinging at the hips. Remember, if you cannot be parallel to the ground and keep those shoulders back, go. Come up a little bit. Very good. Nicely done. Perfect. Almost there, you guys. Keep pulling. Remember, your backs are strong. Start heavy. Use that drop set. We got 9 seconds, and we're going to go into those front raises. Last 5, 2. All right. You should not be using the same weights for front raises as you did those rows. We're going to come up here. Nice, slow, controlled movements. Go. Again, you can play with your grip. You can have your palms down. You can have your palms in, and you can have your palms up. Palms up will be more challenging. However, don't make sure you're not bending those elbows, turning it into a half curl. Very good. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. We got 10 more seconds, and then we're going to go into those kneeling tricep extensions using your surface at home. If you need to, turn it into dips if you have a chair, and switch. All right, everybody here, when you're kneeling, I want you squeezing your glutes. You cannot leave your hips behind if your glutes are squeezed. Here we go. Squeeze those glutes, tuck them in. Awesome job, you guys. See how Travis is nice and flat? That's how I want you guys looking. Your glutes should be squeezed. Your hips should be tucked in, just like a push-up. We got 10 seconds, and then we're going to go into those frozen push-ups. Nicely done. Couple more. Good job. Awesome. All right, frozen push-ups. You guys are going to get down to the bottom of the push-up, an inch or 2 off the floor, and you're going to hold it. Go. Remember, you can come up at any time, so you need to get all the way down there, tuck those hips in, hold it for as long as you can. Don't let those hips come up higher than your shoulders, and then reset. You should be nice and flat. Ooh, nice. Halfway there, you guys. Reset when you need to. We're going to go back into those reverse grip rows. 10 more seconds. Can you hold it for the rest of the time? I think you can. Don't let those elbows start flaring out. 2, 1. You guys are rock stars. All right. Back up on your feet. We got reverse grip rows. All right. Hinge at those hips. Remember, palms are facing out. Go. Nicely done. Those of you at home, if you have lower back issues, you can always, instead of this hinged position, support yourself up and do that one arm row. Just switch sides each round. It'll take some of that pressure off that lower back. Halfway there. Very good. Keep that range of motion strong. Keep those weights heavy. Your backs are strong. We got last one. Awesome job, you guys. All right, we got those front raises. Remember, palms can be down, palms can be in, palms can be up. 2, 1, go. Remember, exhale as you lift those weights up. Core stays nice and tight. Let that midsection help generate some of that power. Nicely done. Don't swing at the hips. Don't start shrugging your shoulders. If you're noticing that momentum in any other part of your body, lighten your load. We got last 4 seconds, and then we're going to go into those kneeling tricep extensions and switch. All right, down on your knees, whatever surface you have. Here we go. Again, if you guys need to switch it up into dips, if your surface isn't working for that kneeling, Travis is showing you those dips right there. Very good. You want to think about shoving those elbows into the mat. It should not be in your hips, the bridge of your nose. Your eyebrows should be going to the handle on the bar. Travis is up and in his game. He's got the one leg dips. We got 4. Keep those hips tucked in. 1 more. All right, nicely done. We're going to go into those frozen push-ups, and then we get to go back to group 1. 2, 1, and freeze. All right, last 35 seconds in this group for now. We're going to go back up into those squat presses. Very good. Hold it as long as you can. Start on your toes, drop to your knees, and then push back up. If you need to just come up like in a pushback formation, you can. You don't have to complete that full push-up. We got 9 seconds. Very good. Almost there. We're going to get back up on our feet. 2, 1, and squat presses. All right, we're back to group 1. We got 2 more times through each of these exercises. Here we go. 3, 2, and go. Very good. Awesome job, you guys. Very good. Nice deep squats. Perfect form. Remember, everything is controlled. You got it. Nicely done. Exhale as you lift those weights up overhead, keeping that core nice and tight. We got 10 seconds. Last 7. You got time for 5 more presses. Let's go. Build those muscles. 3, 1, and we're in those bicep curls. Either clutch. Remember, your arms should not go behind your legs, or regular bicep curls. 3, 2, and go. Very good. Awesome job, you guys. Nicely done. As you straighten those arms out, try to keep those palms pointing behind you. Notice they're still in front of my legs, but they're still pointing behind me. Bring it back up and down. Once you twist your wrists, it's going to go behind your legs. We got 5 seconds. Get a couple more in. And switch it up. Nicely done. All right, we got that overhead tricep extension, whatever side you want to start with. Maybe your non-dominant side, so it gets to go first every now and then. Very good. Awesome job, you guys. Yes, aim for behind that shoulder. You're keeping that bicep up against your ear. You do not have to go over your head. You can be behind it, so you can get that deeper range of motion. If you have that mobility in the shoulders, that will be the limiting factor. We got 7 seconds. Almost there. We're going to go back down into those pushback or pike push-ups right now. All right. Pike or pushback. You got 2 of these left. You can do half-half. You can do one round one round the other. Go. You can challenge yourself with the pikes for as long as you can. Remember, pikes, get those heads to the ground. If your head's not touching the ground, you're keeping all that pressure in those elbows, and we don't want to do that. We got 15 seconds. Remember, keep those hips tucked in, guys. Squeeze your glutes. Drop those hips down. We got last 5, 2, and back up on your feet. Last time through these 4 exercises. Grab your weights. Here we go. 3, every rep counts, and go. All right, I saw a bunch of people 3 seconds into the exercise hadn't even done 1 rep. You got to get all those reps in. This is the last time you're doing these 4 exercises. Don't start late. You've got 10 seconds. Transition straight from one exercise into the other. Shake those arms out. Take a nice big deep breath. We got 12 seconds. Nicely done. We got 5, 2, and we're back into those curls. Again, if you have knee issues, you guys don't have to kneel. You can do clutch curls standing up. You can do regular curls. Go. Last time on those, remember, straight out and curl in. When you go behind, you're activating the same bicep if we were doing this. I want you guys to activate a little bit of a different head of the muscle. Very good. Perfect. Keep those shoulders pulled back. Nicely done. You got this. We got 9 seconds. We're going to go one more tricep extension on that other side. Here we go. 3, 1, and switch it up. Again, if you guys prefer to stay on your knees, you can do this one from your knees as well. Here we go. 2, and go. Keep that bicep up against the ear. Nicely done. Very good, you guys. Remember, exhale as you straighten that arm. We only have 1 exercise left in this group, and then we are moving on. Awesome job. Very good. Perfect 1-arm extensions at home. Awesome job. We got 9 seconds to go. We're going to go back into those pushback or pike push-ups. 2, 1 more. All right, here we go. Pushback or pike push-ups. Remember, challenge yourself. Don't think that it's last round. I'm going to take it easy. The last round is the round that counts. You want to keep your glutes tight so your hips stay tucked in until you're pushing them back. Five seconds left, and then we're going to go into those reverse grip rows and switch. All right. All right, palms are facing out. You're hinging at the hips. Back is nice and straight, and pull. 2, 1, and go. Remember, if you are unable to keep your back straight, parallel, I want you to lift that chest up slightly until you're able to maintain that straightness. That's where we're going to build those muscles up. Think about pushing your chest into the ground, pulling those shoulders back. Very good. Nicely done. We got 5 seconds. We're going to go back into those front raises. 2, 1, and switch it up. All right, nice big deep breath. Shake those arms out. Grab the weights. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Awesome job, you guys. Remember, slow, controlled movements. Even if you're using dumbbells, you don't want those weights to go right smacking down to the ground. Control the weights. Look at how good Travis is controlling his weights and dancing. Woo! He's got it going on today. We got 7 seconds. Last 3, 1. Nicely done. All right, we are back down into those kneeling tricep extensions. You want to keep those hips tucked in, and you do that by squeezing your glutes. Bridge of your nose goes right to the surface. Very good. Awesome job, you guys. These are not easy. Focus on your form. We got 7 seconds. Don't let your body want to cheat. 3, 2, frozen push-ups. All right, shake those arms out. Here we are, down on the ground. You're going to freeze. We got 3, 2, 1, and freeze. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Very good. Keep those hips in line with those shoulders. Don't let those hips go up. Reset when you need to. Start on your toes, drop to your knees, and then push yourself back up and do it again. You guys are doing amazing. You were already halfway there. Let it burn. Remember, embrace that burn. That's what we're chasing. You got this. We got 7 seconds. Challenge yourself. Challenge those muscles. 2, 1. Awesome job, you guys. Reverse grip rows. Palms facing out. Hinge at those hips. All right. Remember, if you notice your back, your shoulders are rounding, and we're just going to lift those chests up a little bit until you're able to keep that nice straight line, squeezing those shoulder blades. Remember, crawl before we walk. We got 15. Get that full extension. Pull all the way up. We got 10 seconds. Last 7. Almost. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're back into those front raises for the last time. Awesome job. Here we go. Everybody should have their weights. 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, change your grip of your hands if you would like. Palms down, palms in, palms up. You can do so many in one and then switch it up. All right. Nicely done. Keep those shoulders pulled back. Don't let them swing up by your shoulders. Don't start rocking at those hips. 10 seconds. We're going to go into that final kneeling tricep extension. Keep it going. We got last 3, 1, and kneeling tricep extension. We got 70 seconds of work left. Nice big deep breath. Here we go. Keep those glutes squeezed. I feel like I say this a lot. What's wrong with the little extra tushy work? Nothing. So squeeze those glutes. It's going to help you keep your form sharp. You're going to get more out of it. You're going to engage your core. Very good. Awesome job, you guys. 10 more seconds. We got one more round of frozen push-ups, and we are done for our Tuesday Shift at the Muscle Factory 2. Give me one more. Awesome job, you guys. All right, shake those arms out, down. Frozen push-ups. Get ready. Everybody should be ready. When I say go, you should be freezing. 2, 1, and freeze. Hold it. Reset when you need to. Remember, start on your toes if you can. Go down to your knees and then reset. That would be a good regression. Otherwise, start on your knees and reset when you need to. Over halfway there. Keep those core muscles nice and tight. They will help. Keep breathing. If you guys want to start rocking back and forth on your toes to take your mind off of these last 3 seconds, go ahead and do so. Hold it, hold it, hold it. All right, we got 3, 2, 1, done. I think the timer froze. That's weird. All right, let's stretch it out. Nice work today. We got that side child's pose. So Rock your hips back on your heels, arms extended out to the front, and then walk your hands to one side. Whatever side they are, drop the opposite shoulder so you can deepen that stretch. Awesome job at home. Word of the day is form. Keep our form sharp. If it's worth doing right. That's what I want everybody focused on this week is your form on every single one of these exercises. Go ahead, switch sides on that side child pose if you haven't already. Take some nice big deep breaths. For tomorrow, you will need a weighted bag or dumbbells are optional. You can use some of the weights on some of the exercises. Medicine ball at home if you have one. And if you elevate your burpees, you will need something for that. And then we're going to go into behind the back pull. So grab one wrist behind your hips and pull away. You can bend forward at the hips to deepen that stretch if it helps. And then just kind of shift side to side, moving that pull around. Whenever you're ready, you can switch sides. Surveys have been received for Thanksgiving. I will get the hours out today, as well as we are probably doing some workouts where we're rotating and one workout where we're not. And that one workout we will not be rotating is the one we'll record for everybody at home. Go ahead, switch sides if you haven't already. Don't forget, our charity for the month is Toys for Tots. Every 25 check-ins will help buy one toy for a child in need. Hashtag Toys for Tots. You guys have a fabulous day. We'll see you tomorrow for Full Body.